Preseason football is officially underway, and the New England Patriots had their first preseason game on Friday night versus the Washington Commanders, and we absolutely killed it. The final score was 18-48 New England. So, will this be our year? Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports, and I am so excited that football is back. I'm so excited that the New England Patriots are back. We looked great on Friday, and I know that Tom Brady's statue was revealed on Friday, but the amount of people that showed up for New England and to support them in their first preseason game was absolutely amazing, and it just goes to show how excited everyone is for this upcoming season. But I want to talk about last season really quick. And I know that, we want to forget about it. We want to move on. But around week 15 last season, I did a video and it was the New England Patriots and what should they do. And by that point, everybody was all fed up with Gerard Mayo and AVP. We were fed up way before week 15. Um, but we had just lost to Arizona. And that was the game where they caught the Crafts in the stands, and you could just tell on their faces they were so upset, they were so distraught, and the camera crew caught them saying something along the lines of the play calling is terrible. And then Gerard Mayo, after the game, did go and say some questionable comments to the media, which is what he did throughout the season, week after week. He would make so many different comments to the media, which is something else that everybody was fed up with. But even then, there were still talks about, what should they do? Should we keep Gerard Mayo and AVP and give them a chance and bring them back again this season? Or do we clean house and bring in Vrabel and McDaniels? Now, my opinion then was to clean house, do not give Gerard a chance. Do not give him a second season, but to clean house and to bring in Vrabel and McDaniels because you do not want to do Drake May a disservice. Year one was a wash for him. You don't want year two, even year three, if you decided to keep Gerard, to be a wash also. If you're going to change things up, you should do it in year two for Drake May. And I really wanted the Crafts to look at the bigger picture of not only what's good for the team as a whole, but what would be best to build around our young quarterback. And obviously, the Crafts made the decision to bring in Vrabel and McDaniels, which definitely is a step in the right direction. And it's been proven. It's been proven. On Friday night, it was proven. And with that, though, it does come with a lot of expectations. And on Friday, that bar got set real high. Obviously, it was a preseason game. A lot of starters sat on both sides of the ball, as well as on both teams. I think they said Washington sat like 30 guys or something like that. But we put up 48 points, and in opening kickoff, Travion Henderson went 100 yards, went all the way, took it into the end zone for a touchdown right on opening kickoff. And this guy is going to be amazing for us. He did have just one other carry for 18 yards, and he also had 3 catches for 12 yards. And I'm also pretty sure that he came out when Drake May came out. But this guy appears to me that he is going to be such a great guy for us. He was immediately showing us, he showed off his quickness, he showed off his awareness. And it seems to me that this guy is going to be a huge guy for us, more than what people expect. Um, so then our first possession of the game, Drake May had fumbled, which was a terrible mistake that he made. Vrabel was clearly upset about it, and he did make comments. Not Gerard Mayo comments, but he made a comment after the game about how he expects more out of Drake May, and Drake May knows that. And he did it very respectfully. But so I don't see that we need to worry too much about this. I mean, Drake May, he was 3 for 5 in passing with 12 yards. He had an incomplete pass to Hollins that was towards the end zone, and he had another incomplete pass to Hooper in the red zone. But he was able to drive down the field in the second possession and run in to the end zone for a touchdown himself. But I don't. It's the first preseason game. It's the first preseason game, and obviously Vrabel was upset with a few things. But I'm sure that he'll take care of it. We have a long way to go, a long way to go in this season. It's just the first preseason game, so we shouldn't be worrying too much about Drake May at the moment. Um, Dobbs came in. He looked like he was struggling a little bit the first few drives, and he didn't throw any touchdowns, but he did run in for one touchdown. Then after that, Ben Wooldridge came in. He threw one touchdown, and that was to Efton Chisholm. And our defense looked great. Obviously, we held them to 18 points. We forced them to punt 4 times, and we got 2 interceptions. But this game was very exciting to watch. Um, and again, it just proves the excitement. Putting up 48 points in a preseason game is crazy. We also had a NFL record, I'm pretty sure, uh, for a kick, but I think it was beaten already with the other guy from the other team. I forget which one, this past weekend. But obviously, an exciting game to watch. Makes everybody excited going into the season. But this preseason game though, already makes everybody feel at ease with the decision to bring in Vrabel and McDaniels. You could tell it definitely looked like a McDaniels offense, and just the way that everybody was, the awareness that everybody had in general was incredible in this game. And Will Campbell did a very good job too, as well. He didn't quit on any play. He kept going and going and going and going. He blocked a guy, yards down the field until the play ended. He didn't stop. He really will fight and die for this team, and I believe it. I think he's gonna be an amazing player himself. So, next, who we playing? Let me see. We play on our second preseason game versus Minnesota on Saturday, August 16th. We will be playing Minnesota at Minnesota. Um, so we have 2 more preseason games, and then the start of the season starts on for us starts Sunday, September 7th, versus Las Vegas in Gillette. So again, obviously it's a preseason game. A lot of starters sat. These were a lot of backup guys. I mean, we didn't have Gonzo out there. We didn't have Diggs out there. The two big ones. Um, Drake May was only in for two possessions, but this should be an exciting season. I think Vrabel and McDaniels are going to make a great team for this entire season. And again, it just goes to show we put up 48 points. So, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.